Alright, Zach, Zia, double Z's. We're going to tell you about how the fall of the Mongol Empire leads to World War I and women's suffrage. Of course. Anyway, the fall of the Mongol Empire happens in 1368. This leaves a power vacuum in Asia, so the gunpowder empires of the Ottoman Turks, the Safavids, and the Mughals rise to fill that void. And that leads to the rise of the gunpowder empires. This leads to the fall of the Byzantine Empire, because the most powerful gunpowder empire, the Ottoman Turks, take over Constantinople in the last city of the Byzantine Empire, so they fall. And their scholars and the Ottoman Turks both enter Europe at this point, jump-starting the Renaissance, a new age of European learning. This leads to the Protestant Reformation, as Europeans begin to ask questions of the Catholic Church and its corrupt practices. And the Scientific Revolution, as new technology reaches Europe and they expand upon it, and leading to inventions like anatomy. Anyway, all of these lead to the Enlightenment, a new age of European learning, similar to the Renaissance, but not derived from outside influences so much. The fall of the Byzantine Empire also leads to the colonization of the New World, because the Ottoman Turks have taken over so much of Africa and Asia that the Europeans have to look elsewhere to get to Japan. So they try to go around the world, but really they just land in the New World. They colonize it. Colonization of the New World. Yeah, this leads to slavery in the New World, because the Europeans need someone to, plant, harvest, and everything. And so the slavery leads to the transatlantic slave trade. I mean, if you don't see that, you're just, you're just dumb. Slavery, transatlantic slave trade, same time. Alright. The Enlightenment leads to absolute monarchies in Europe, because one of the Enlightenment thinkers, Thomas Hobbes, thought absolute monarchs should rule. And the absolute monarchs liked that, because they also thought they should rule. So they had absolute monarchies. And the Americans, America, yeah, don't like that. So, using the Enlightenment ideas and their distrust of absolute monarchies in Europe, they have a revolution.